Hello, this is RE2300 research presentation by Annika Johnson. The two methods that best fit my interests are action research and mixed methods. The topic. My topic is database self-organizing social system structures. The problem statement. The accumulative scientific and social research now recognizes the role of money and the money market system as the cause of every decline of quality of life of humankind, as well as the life-supporting systems across the planet. It permeates across cultures and leaves no one unaffected by its invention. Thus, an alternative system is imperative. Purpose statement. Let's start with action research. This research is to address the leading domino of the downfall of humanity, the money market system. By improving the process of meeting human needs through simulation, rapid failure, participatory action research, this is where we can make an invention of money natural, equalizing, and whether or not a digitized automated system removes the need for money altogether. And this also checks to see if the experience people would prefer is this new system that would be considered more natural. The co-researchers for this project will be a mix of the human design energy types, there are 5 of them, mixed with the interest of strategic gaming and strategies. The participants will be introduced to a real-life conditions simulation, for their mission is to find the best global solutions with different social and elemental constructs. Action research questions. Given virtual simulation of real-life conditions, can we rapidly fail our way for humankind to end its dependency on the current money market system, eliminating its need? Can machine learning and the multidimensional human design system reveal a reliable roadmap to the natural plan for social order? What would it take to solve the Earth crisis? Data collection, population, and sample. According to the multidimensional human design system, there are 5 different energy types that account for the entire human population. These are manifestor, manifesting generator, generator, projector, and reflector. A representative sample of each type will be purposefully sampled, and this determination comes from the multidimensional human design system calculation. Since time is a factor, participants will also have an interest of game strategy, and these will be prioritized in this sampling. Data collection. Potential data sources. Qualitatively, the data we would need to collect is maybe the co-research rate of interest, satisfaction with each scenario the simulation presents, their recording of the thoughts aloud as the co-researcher experiences the simulation, like they do in user experience research, onboarding sessions, recording their interactions, the co-researcher input data, personal input data they put into the computer, and the exit interview, experiential data and design suggestions, where we'll ask questions about how their experience was and if they had any design suggestions for future participants. Quantitatively, the data we would need to collect would be the simulation data that's relevant eye tracking movements, gaming patterns, choices, and responses, the artificial intelligence and machine learning analysis for proximity to hitting each goal, gameplay strategy, the AI recording of the co-researchers' path and choices and consequences for each, as well as data on the co-researchers' mathematical calculations for their suggestions for meeting the goals within the simulation, and the simulation multidimensional human design system calculation data that would also be quantitative. Data analysis. The VR simulation will analyze the user's data, their choices, their preferences, their satisfaction of the experience, and this data will be analyzed for universalities, individualization, aggregate patterns of play, game preferences, and ultimately the participants' reasoning for doing the actions inside the game. The simulation will use all data and feedback to improve the system. Now for mixed methods. As a reminder, the topic is still data-based, self-organizing social system structures, and we still have the same problem for the mixed methods. For the mixed methods purpose statement, the research that addresses one of the leading dominoes of the downfall of the experiment that is humanity, the social economic system, and inherent social order. This is whether we can come up with a blueprint that can explain life experiences, personality, strengths, results from our homogenized research results, and whether the system can reveal a self-organizing order when structure that optimizes and thrives human nature. The multi-dimensional human design system has 5 human energy types and will account for the sample size per type percentage of the population. An exploratory 2-phase mixed method approach will be used, so the multidimensional human design system will produce the charts using NASA's Ephemeris. Then the questionnaires will be crafted from the professional's analysis for each participant to be given at a later date. The triangulation between which calculation best matched both professionals and the participants' a recollection of their own experience will be conducted, and then the results will be revealed during a follow-up interview to reveal any more in-depth information that the simulation may have missed or the questionnaires were misunderstood. Mixed methods research questions. Can the system of multidimensional human design reveal the mathematical calculation of individualized life experience operations and predict the human purpose for each individual? Since money is not a natural system, can we discover what would be natural, what happened before money existed? Can data and mathematics patterns lead us to prepare a social order for individualized human optimization? Data collection, population, and sample for mixed methods. According to the multidimensional human design system, there are 5 different energy types that account for the entire human population. These are the manifester, the manifesting generator, projector, and reflector. Thus, the representative sample of each type will be purposefully sampled, and since time is a factor, the group with the interest of game strategy will also be prioritized. Data collection, potential data sources for mixed methods. Qualitative data. Qualitatively, we're going to use professional analysis questionnaires. We're going to use that product to create the participant questionnaires. Then we're going to use simulation relevant co-researcher recordings such as eye movement, response style, which is it verbal, is it text, do they just type it in, do they use the motor where they just use a mouse and click it, and verbal comments, the rationale for choices and the response to simulation consequences. Then we're also going to have a follow-up integration session with the analysts and the participants to be able to go through everything and make sure everybody's on board with what has conspired. Quantitatively, we're going to use the NASA's Ephemeris that's free on their website. We're going to use the calculations from the MDHD systems. We're going to use the simulation systems. Relevant numerical data will also be collected. Data analysis for mixed methods. Phase 1. Quantitative data will be gathered from the NASA Ephemeris. The qualitative questionnaires will be triangulated with the AI-generated qualitative data. The MDHD system will analyze qualitative data, and participants will fill out a questionnaire, so we'll collect that data. The quantitative data will be analyzed to determine significance and amount of variance for the qualitative calculation interpretations. The synthesis of all data should indicate where the system calculations can be relied and where the system or personal analysis is more accurate to real-life experiences. And here's a quick overview of some key features of both the action research method and mixed methods. And here are the references. So thank you very much.